My life.
So good afternoon, everyone. If there's people out there listening to us,
All right. Um, um, I first started seeing people dressed in black when I started strengthening my orgone tower. Suddenly, they were showing up. But after I got
sorry.
better crystals in the orgone, they sat across from me at work, and it was like they couldn't really come much closer than that.
My case is just recently, but I think maybe I have been seeing them, these people dressed in black too. Probably the whole month, or I don't know. Every time I go out to do shopping or groceries, whatever, and but because I'm not aware, I mean, I am aware of it right today, probably, but I cannot exactly say that I cannot have not seen them before. But my case, I see like in these I mean, I was in a pharmacy. I'm not going to say the names here. I was in a pharmacy, and I was just try to reach some bottle of vitamin juice, whatever, and that's the only thing I want. I'm going to shop there, so I was kind of in a rush. Like always, almost always, I was. I enter, and if I see a long row of people, I will go out and shop whatever out and everywhere, everywhere, but not there. But in this case, there was no row for pay to pay. So when I um took another like I was about to check another thing or another item, it was this guy like he was crossing the corridor, but it was like he was checking for someone. He was dressed in black, and he was like black t-shirt, black. I mean, he was not this type of people, like emos or nothing like that, or rock, heavy metal rockers, or no. It was just a person dressed in black, huge, oversized t-shirt and huge pants, like oversized black pants. And it was wonder because he kind of see me, he kind of see both sides, and then when he see me, it's like he do this thing with the eyes. I don't know, like if he found the target or something, I guess, and then he goes in the other direction. So,
Mm.
but later, I noticed that I I feel like I was followed by him. I'm not sure. Even I just went for 2 or 3 items there, but I didn't find those items. So I just went with the bottle of juice and then go to pay at the very end. And it was another time when he looks at me. It was like a weird feeling, like when I think these people, I don't know, I'm just speculating. I think these people read minds or something, because I don't know. I have this feeling that this person had can access my mind or something. But I was not thinking anything about what a weird dress like looking guy, like pretty abnormal, I will say, because I mean nobody dressed like that here. Um,
Yeah. And it's abnormal over here too. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
above 70-degree heat right now. Why are they dressed in black?
Mm-hmm. So when they approach you, or let's say they were like customers, or they were just sit there eating, or what?
That it, I think that they were acting as customers. They were sitting across from me, and it seemed like they couldn't come near because of how strong the orgone was.
Mm.
There was a different incident before the orgone was nearly as strong, where I was at Boot Barn,
You
and
were having the organ in your pocket or something?
um, I had it in my purse.
Okay.
The orgone the orgone in my purse is not nearly as strong as the current stuff I'm making, but
Mm-hmm. But still, like, you think that that kind of trigger it, like these people, like, did you see like them like kind of annoyed by something?
yeah, a little bit. And but it also seemed like my energy was being siphoned off of by him as well. Um
Like your physical energy yourself, not the organ energy, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's something similar happened, like, um in terms of something is being wrong. You can tell it is like something magnetic also, I could say, like, I know I cannot explain it, but it's something, it's some type of energy that is magnetic or something. you know
Another incident was I was going down to the creek since my orgone was stronger and everything, and I
hmm
was gonna toss some in there to see if I could induce some rain.
hmm
And on the way back, some there was a guy dressed in black sitting there, and he gave me like this knowing smile.
oh
It,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's the reason why I think I have been seeing these people before. Because, let me check. If I'm not wrong, 2 weeks ago, there's somewhere that smiles like that, like it's weird. It's weird. It's just a weird feeling, but I don't remember if that person was dressed black. But yes, yes, that's weird.
yeah.
Like he knows something.
Hmm.
So, what do you think these people are, or if they are people at all, or what? Because, I mean, I don't
I'm
know.
not sure. I'm not sure that the veil is necessarily quite there anymore. So what's on the other side might be leaking in. And that might be what we're seeing.
Like, for instance, if the veil is not as strong, let's say that there is a tear on the veil, and they are not exactly everyone, is, at least for us, is shown with their disguises, but with their natural way they supposedly dress, which will be black, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you feel like this guy is kind of accessing your mind? Like, I don't know. I have
It
that
felt
weird
like
feeling.
it felt like the orgone was protecting me from the worst of what they could
Oh,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because you still have been carrying organ in the way
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So maybe, if it is organ related, I could prove I could prove it later. I guess, if I have another encounter, am I having this organ? I will probably check if the reaction of them kind of, change. Like,
Yeah.
the way probably he smile is because he cannot do anything because you are protected.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
my guess, it was like a silly smiling, like, um so we cannot do anything because she's kind of the energy cannot be outruled or whatever. But my case maybe is because I'm not having anything energetically like protecting me. My guess that could be the why I sense like if they were invasive to my mind at some, I don't know. I feel like later like if they start or try to read my mind or try to, and at the end, by the way, at the end when I went out the store, the pharmacy, I just drive my car out of the parking and that guy was there in front of the store, like
Interesting.
weird because it was like he was waiting for someone to, you know, to get him like because he was not, apparently he had no car or something. And there in this is a place there is no bus or something, you know, there's nothing. If like you cannot wait, I mean, and you could probably call a taxi, but that will be super weird because I don't know, you know, you can call taxis in emergencies or something like that, but just for go to a pharmacy or something. And I don't see he buy anything. He was just in front of the store there, like waiting. I don't know for what reason. He have no motorcycle or nothing. He was not like a rock metal guy or with his bikes or whatever. He was just, and he doesn't looks like from here. He looks like someone like, I mean, that could sound pretty fantastical, or I don't know, but I am going to say it. He looks like if he was teleported there and he was from, I don't know, from another country, and he was just teleported there, and then he was waiting, I don't know, to, I guess, to be teleported back, or I don't know. 'Cause I don't see any relationship. And then the other person, it was a woman, and it was oddly dressed, oddly dressed, also like black. I think that I just didn't look it as rare at the beginning because in the same area there is a gym, and maybe people could use you know, certain type of clothes, tight clothes or whatnot, and maybe she was from the gym, but the problem is that she doesn't look like gym sport dresses at all. I mean, it was like a weird type of women dresses were black. Like I don't know how to explain it. Have you seen also women there on your side?
No, but I have seen several children who all
Oh,
were dressed in black, which was interesting. I've also seen some teenagers too.
oh wow!
Yeah.
And now I'm just trying to remember the other day also about a child that he looks peculiar to me, and I'm trying to remember if he was dressed like that too. Wow. So what are your theories about these people? Who are them? Who, from where they come, or what,
Mm,
that they are human beings? So you think? Oh,
hmm. It's honestly hard to say. Mm, I'm not sure who they are or what they want. I'm not sure that they're. I'm not sure that they're necessarily human. They're off.
So could be like a layer, like, do you remember the way I described back in the days, like maybe if we are covered with many layers of darkness in terms of the of the entities out there, that they have like many layers of darkness, and let's say one layer or two or three goes down, and we'll eventually will see the true appearance or figure of those people, and then we will rightly awake we could say that they were never human at
Mm,
the first time. But right now, I agree with you, we cannot exactly define it, but we kind of sense there is something sinister there.
yeah. The color black, um, it well, it certainly stands for mourning. The color black is also a color that absorbs energy as well. And it's also the color of sin, isn't it?
Hmm. Yeah, but I will go more for the energetic properties of the black, like capture more. Supposedly, when you put like something black under the sun, actually it heats up uh, faster because it capture more energy.
Yes.
And my guess, um, this is not just like solar energy what we are talking here, but a spiritual energy from other people, like
Yeah.
the vampires do,
Hmm.
like blood, but instead of blood, well, the energy of the soul, I guess.
Yes.
um, and could be how much oh, how old what's the oldest experience with these dresses in black people, that like you remember, like 1 month ago or 2 weeks ago, or something like that, or what? You there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember when I started strengthening my organ. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Well,
Hmm.
let me check. I have some
Hmm.
stuff about it in my community tab.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Because I don't want to mix this with the eclipse, right? But what are the odds that you know?
yeah.
Mm, but and we had to clarify, this is not people, we are not seeing people that just are part of these rock metal fans, that or those people with spikes and whatnot that pretend to be satanic or whatnot,
Yeah.
or emos or whatever. It's not like that. We are not seeing those type of people. We are seeing people that look kind of normal but kind of weird dress
Mm.
and in black, and
Uh,
then they have these looks, like their eyes sometimes can tell more with their eyes than a normal person, I guess.
yeah, I started strengthening the organ about 2 weeks ago, and that's when they started showing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my guess, I have seen them too, like I'm not sure if it's organ related, but that could be something I could corroborate later. um but yeah, it's weird.
Mm.
It's kind of, I feel like they are sent. I don't know why I say this, but I think I feel they are sent. like in the way they cannot uh like they know something that they cannot do over us, but still they are sent to try to find a way to, like for instance, let's say that like you return back with no organ, so that will be appropriate for them to then whatever their goals are, to use then the perfect moment, I will say,
Mm.
for whatever dark purpose they have over us. um
I currently have a piece of orgone in the bag I take
hmm
on walks with the dog. So yeah,
hmm yeah.
I've, I always try to have some on me at all times.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't know, I don't feel like anything. These two people I met, I don't feel like they are going to do or they can do anything bad to me. But maybe this is because I'm somehow protected. Like you are protected, and or maybe it is about all is about their goals with each one. Like their goal, the black dressed people that you have seen there have a specific goal toward you and another goal toward me. Like I don't know if that somehow makes sense. I don't know. Um, do they look like not like Texan people?
They looked American to me when
Okay.
I saw them.
Okay.
So
Have you seen similar faces in other like TV or whatever? Like some type of face, a specific face of these people, and then this is kind of like a brainwash on TV or something. Like then you see that this person there,
I
that this the same face.
I haven't turned on the TV in a while, and when I do watch, I'm generally over at the cartoons. So
Uh-huh. But even in internet, like I don't know, like even accidental, because I have this person that probably it's similar to the person I saw today, and it was first seen in like in I don't remember it was TV or internet, but yeah, it could be TV and it could be both, and it keeps this it was an actor or something, and this actor keep repeating like I was like similar to the face of that guy I saw today.
interesting.
So somehow like maybe they are trying to capture our attention, and also I could say that he looks familiar in terms of, okay, he looks not exactly in I mean he look oddly dressed because not anyone, I mean this type of dressing like big pants and big shirts was trendy in, I don't know, 20 years ago or something. So he was odd, completely odd in terms of dressing. But aside from that, I kind of think he looks familiar, and I think is someone that I remember in a dream I had
Oh,
also. Um, like if they were um, somehow um, like in the way you probably will never know someone that is part of your family because your parents hid that fact to you, like you have a brother or sister that it was for another I don't know, affair or something from with your father and someone else, and then you have this, well, like this, it feels like this, like that person is familiar, like part of something that I already knew or I have been shown in a dream. If I'm not wrong, is at least the actor, uh, when I have that dream that I supposedly meet my true parents on the other side, I think my father looks like that, like that actor. So that's what caught my attention. Like, why this is repeating like over and over. I mean, I'm not looking for it, and this guy appears on TV. This guy appears in some ad or something, and it looks like probably the face of my father on the other side.
Interesting.
So the same time, this guy dressed in black looked like if he was a copy. I'm not a copy, but he was my brother, you know. But the my brother on the other side, because he was not. I mean, that's another story. But all my family here is not exactly as it is on the other side when I have that dream. Um, for instance, my parents were similar ages. Um, Here, my dad had green eyes. There, the one that had green eyes is my mother. Um, and there, I have all our brothers are similar age. We are not like spare like 4 to 5 years like here. Um, it was like if I was 7, then my brother was 8, and my sister was 9 or something like that.
Mm.
Um, and I don't have four two brothers and two sisters like here. I have we are three only there. And yes, probably I don't know. It's so weird. Um, but I have my way later to corroborate it, when I have my organ. Um, so we will probably know. I mean, more details. I will
All
tell
right.
you if you think that they are here for harm us, or they are just like you say, like some layer of the veil is out, and then we can see them more clearly, but at the same time we can see probably their intentions, because some people could, I mean, the fact of the disguise of people, of any disguise, is to hide um, whatever is the identity of the person and
Mm.
probably the goals. And once you don't have that disguise, well, you could see it more clearly, their evil intentions. Do you feel this? All these people dressed in black are having bad intentions. Like you feel
Yes.
it. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So I still think that it was weird. I had no way to corroborate it was bad intentions, but if it feels weird, and like he was trying to find me, and he accidentally found me, but at the same time he go for to the other side and pretend like he was searching for something, and then when I go to other island to check some product that they never had what what I really want. So that's why I always in a rush when I enter stores. But the point is, at some point when I also leave my eyes, he was looking at me.
Mm.
So and he was in another part of the store, but he was looking at me. So he was trying, kind of tracking me or something. And yeah, and the weirdest part, he was at the storefront, like waiting for something or someone. Like no one like do that here in terms of. I mean, that place is so it is not good to not go to that store at least that location if you don't have a car or something, or at least a bicycle, because the place is not in that good to be alone there. Although it's daylight, but it was weird you know so hi, footsteps, how are you doing?
Hello there.
I just invited some people to,
Ah, okay.
just in case they are, so I'll see. We are just discussing that we are starting to see people dressed in black around us, and not exactly the people like you associate with metal rockers, whatever musicians or people with spike. No, no, no. That's not what we are talking here. Just people dressed in black, having these looks or smiles or um, like if they can access your mind or somehow, or they have evil intentions, or I don't know. But Fate have seen them, and I also have seen two people there today. I mean, yesterday and today, um, dressed in black, out and with black clothes that are weird. Also, like I mean, how could you describe them? Like their clothes, for instance.
Our clothes are completely black, like they're wearing black shirts, black
Hmm.
jeans.
Hmm. And they don't have like any logo, like when you have like I don't know, you are part of the group or something, you have a t-shirt but it says something like a logo or something that like of that group, that you belong to that group or this or that, right? They don't have, it was black, like it
Yeah.
was nothing, like nothing imprint, nothing
Hmm.
to tell you like this is a group of that, no, nothing. Okay, so that's similar to my experience too. Do they wear like any type of necklace or um
I
that?
didn't see any jewelry on my end, but
Hmm.
it's not like I was. I haven't seen any females wearing black yet. I've only seen males.
Okay, okay. And but they were not having like things like neither. Like for instance, you could tell like if there's a group dressed in black and they have like these the Renfen star or something,
Yeah.
and probably they are part of a young satanic group or whatever. But as far as I remember, I don't remember they having anything that it can identify them as part of any group or custom or young trending, or I don't know. And they were young, right? These people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will put 20 something into them. Um, Aside, if the other day little children I saw who was dressed in black, that I kind of remember him dressed in black, full black. It was probably 6 years old or something. So wow.
Mm.
And I don't know. Outside, these are the two experiences you have about these people, right? Or do you have more?
Um, oh, what else I have seen is, um, I don't want to sound racist or anything, but I've there are suddenly black people in the neighborhood who weren't here before as well. Um, I found that interesting. I'm not sure what to make of it, but some of them were dressed in black too.
Oh, yeah. So that's kind of tangent with my opinion in that they uh, are a little man side. They don't look. I mean, I can always say they look like they were placed. Like they
Yeah,
took
yeah,
a time travel machine and poof, and if you just go inside this reality or whatever,
yeah,
it sounds fancy or whatever, but uh, it's the only way I could say because they were dressed in a
uh,
way we will never seen.
they were hanging out with white kids who were also wearing black. So I mean, it was kind of weird. Um,
Yeah, but it was in my case. I mean, footsteps say that black people used to wear black, but it was as far as I remember, none of the two people I saw dressed in black were black at all. It was like I will say it was look more American or Australian than a native island or island Islander here.
mm,
Um, they look foreign, and then their clothes and then their looks or their eyes, like no, I don't know what how to explain it.
not. Do you think that the randomly black people suddenly being in a place where they didn't used to live, uh, do you think it could be shadows perhaps taking form?
Oh, that is a good point because I mean I'm not the person. I know, like for instance, other people that often see shadows, like like, and then they start to pray, like whatever, because they supposedly are like kind of evil spirit or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And but yeah, like materializing,
Mm,
like these shadows materializing or acquiring some materialization or not, or
yeah.
and looks like human or something like that.
Hmm.
Because if it's related to energy, think about that. These shadows, when the people start to see shadows, and it's because they are somehow it could be two things. It could be like they are going to be attacked, spiritually speaking, or it could be that they are low. I mean, not low, but they are there specific for that energy. If you understand that there are entities that literally are vampires of soul energy, so but they are dark entities.
Hmm.
So the way they can sustain themselves is to like vampires, taking out the energy and the light, what I call the soul light of the people, and stealing it in some way or fashion, you know. And if this is shadows becoming quote unquote human people, it makes sense that they dress like that, you know.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. That's a good point in terms of because we don't know exactly what are these people, but um, it could be. I could not rule out that
Yeah.
to be something
Mm.
possibly. Just at this for me, I had never seen shadows. I think, or maybe once or something. Um, but the problem with me and entities are that I don't fear them. You know,
Yeah.
and then I am confront if I confront even the things of this world, like the authorities on this world, I always have this confrontational thing with authority, early authority. So imagine me also with spiritual entities. I have always also the same confrontational thing, like they don't like me, I guess, because I don't, I'm not the person that will tolerate um like shadows appearing for torturing me or something like that. You know, I will address whatever. I mean, so but let's say that this war is, or let's say that the dark powers of this war are becoming stronger. Well, it makes sense they are having now materializing because I can only associate materializing with angels in the way that the angels when appear to people used to materialize skin and they look like people or whatnot.
Didn't Satan materialize before Jesus though? Um
In what in
I'm pretty sure Satan was tempting Jesus when he was out in the wilderness fasting.
oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And but there are, like what I am trying to say, like these levels of entities, like there are superior fallen entities where there are inferior fallen entities that cannot do this materialization at all. But if somehow they are given this power, it makes sense, and then now they are appearing up. You
Um,
know.
I think they had that power once before. If you go read the Book of Enoch,
Hmm.
because fallen
Hmm.
angels were having children with women in that book. How could that be if they hadn't been materialized back then?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The angelic beings for natural, they have this quality that have never been removed. Now, when I but it's just as shadows in the night or shadows in some house or something, maybe are not exactly angels, you know,
Yeah.
maybe are not exactly, like they are a little more inferior in terms of power. So how could they materialize it? It could be the question.
Mm,
If they have
maybe part of
been.
it is maybe
Mhm.
part of it is what CERN is doing with their
Oh, could
collider.
be. Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be like um as there has been two events, like weird events, and reported over YouTube. One was this big, um supposedly they call it a glitch in some maps about a supposedly huge 80 feet tall wave all popping from nowhere from Antarctica, and supposedly it will be hitting like the whole world, like but they then came with this explanation. It was just a glitch on the computer. It was not real. Then they have this. Yesterday, someone sent me about some China. In China, they have this weird looking cloud that looks like a oval or something, and they think it was like a big ship in the skies or something. So things are kind of trying to materialize, you know. And then of course they say, oh, this is was a glitch or thing or that, or I don't know. So maybe whatever they are doing there is really having portals or something open, and things are partially coming in. I don't know, or some inferior, um let's say some inferior fallen entities are getting their update, like their upgrade, sorry, not the update,
Yeah.
but the upgrade in terms of dark power. Because if you have an energy, it could be the two sides of it. You could have um good vibrational energy and versus dark, evil vibrational energy too. So if this machine, what is doing is like boosting probably the powers of the, let's say, the shadows, as you say, well, it makes sense. Then they are acquiring these new powers to materialize. It makes sense, and somehow, um, we can never could be like 100% sure about anything, I guess. But it is good to say it because the people could relate to that. And if you have an experience like seeing people dressed in black, you're welcome to post your comment or either live chat or later under to navigate this together.
Hmm.
Because we had no, I mean, we had clues, but we had not exactly an answer for what it is. What could be these people, if they are humans or they are not, if they are entities, if they are, what are the purpose, their purpose. Kind of we feel is not exactly good, but then you should ask like instead, like for instance, the kid dressed in black. Why in earth in the earth, I don't know, you should have kids like that, dressed like that.
Yeah. Little kids are more drawn to bright colors and rainbows and beautiful things, not black.
Exactly. And I always say that kids are I mean, if you compare yourself to a kid or a baby have the, I don't know, 1,000 more um, fresh, pure energy, light there, um, like pure godly light, I
Mm.
will say,
Yeah.
and rather than us, like so dressing it in a way that could only attract, let's say, like, okay, let's theorize that black, dressing black is not only like you could will receive too much of solar radiation or whatever, but let's say also it's a way to channel black energy.
Mm.
And
I
by the
got your phone
way,
ordered. It'll be here tomorrow.
sorry.
That was my mom.
Okay.
And I
So,
locked the front door so that nobody, busts right through on your puppy.
Okay.
And I think you may have a little bit of a wet spot right here.
Oh, all right. I'll I'll have to clean that up.
okay.
I'm not
So
going to take her out again.
Yeah.
Next time she wakes up.
okay. So I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Um, so um, let's say that black clothes attract also dark energy, and then you have an interesting point there because if I'm not wrong, this new experiment on Switzerland is all about to find dark matter,
Yes.
supposedly, because they have been finding this and that. They got particle and this and that. I think they are mocking God, but they say like they are going to try to find exactly what is dark matter. So if they are messing with dark matter, what are the chances that that's the energy that is being channel in to this world,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah.
And then that will make sense that when you use the organ, well, they naturally like have this repelling effect towards you because they are full of that dark energy, or let's say they are more empowered now by this incoming dark energy.
Hmm.
So hmm, that could be it. I don't know. Yeah. Another thing is that at least in my location, almost a lot of stores are painted in black also, or dark gray. I noticed that like it started to happen around 1.5 years. I mean, it was no. Yeah, yes, it was the other hurricane we had here. If I'm not wrong, it was almost 2 years ago or something. Um, they start to put every single like store or mall or restaurant or whatever, they start to paint it black or dark gray, which is something that I will not do because this is I mean, the solar the sun here is nasty. So imagine that, my guess that those stores will increase their expenses of air conditioning or something, you know what I mean? Like, you should not paint every single, even the roof they paint like black. So that's weird also. It's in my town that there's too many buildings painted in black or dark gray, and it happens like in in a next probably in a period of 1 month or 2 months. They started to do that all over. I don't know for what reason, you know.
Mm.
Maybe it's related, I don't know, but I'm just trying to put it also here because it is something weird also to look like. I don't know. Yeah, I think that they probably are. I don't know. What baffles my mind now is the kids wearing black.
Mm.
Could you understand that, like, because do they try to put the kids into the avatars or something of the dark energy or something like that? um that's my only guessing here, you know.
Mm.
Well, and this is footsteps say like it is a weird connection, but the children remember who wore black tended to be bad kids. Well, not exactly. If at least I don't know fate experience, but if I recall that kid, if he was indeed, because I don't remember exactly, he looks like a little angel, right? Like just a kid, like but wrongly dressed.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if you agree with me.
Mm.
He doesn't look like the little kid on your side. Does he or she look like I don't know, evil or something?
Mm.
It was just dressed black. Maybe it's something that is happening in churches that we are not aware of it too, because we are kind of detached. I'm sorry, from churches.
Mm.
So maybe they are starting to wear black or something. I don't know. Hmm. But it is not exactly what it is not all about the clothes. It's the people we have seen. They are weird in a way even weirder than you seen like for instance we have seen like these people like wearing spikes colors or dog colors whatever it is called and this and that with tattoos and this and that. That's not what we are seeing here. That will be weird, but it's kind of normalized in this society, so we are not like oh, that's so weird. Well, but these guys dressed in black are weird because they look at you and you could tell they are like reading your mind
Mm.
or trying to do something, but they are not exactly capable to do it because of some protection you have or something. My guess.
Yeah.
In the case of you, well, you say the organ is kind of rejecting their energy. In the case of me, I think they are scared of my reaction because I'm not scared of. If they are entities, I'm not scared of them. So they should know that. So they should be extra careful to not try to tease me in any way or fashion because I don't tolerate it. I have my own way to cast entities
Mm.
or unchain them, and they probably will not return. But I'm sometimes I send these entities with with banners, spiritual banners. What I say are spiritual banners to warn other entities to to not fall into the same mistake of doing whatever they want to do over me. So I post that permanent banner there, and then everyone, I mean, other entities could know. But it's a strange, but black is a very hard color to achieve when dying. And are we supposed to wear this color? I don't know. I think that the color is not just attracting solar radiation. It is beyond that. And it could be probably attracting more than just solar radiation. Could be something spiritual, wickedness or darkness or I don't know. And what are the odds? Because we have a CERN experimenting with dark energy or dark matter.
Mm.
So, anyways, I think that we already reached the 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Need to get back to the puppy.
Okay. So have a good night there, footsteps and fade and whatever, or whoever join us later.
Mm.
And put your comments on there to check if you start to see black versus people in a peculiar way that are not normal. Please put your comments and then to share your comments, please.
Yes.
So have a good night there, Fade.
Have a good night.
See you around.
Mm.